Welcome back to Sale, Resell, Sold. My name is Heather. Every week we go down our top 10 sales, talk about where we got them, how we got them, maybe why we got them. We'll do our flip-flop. On this week's episode, we're going to talk about why we're going to delist from Mercari. It is week 47. It is the day before Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble. And we're just going to jump into our top 10. Number 10 is Pokemon Center Umbreon Stuffed Plush Pokédoll 2010. I got this when I was in Florida at a Goodwill in Orlando. What it looked like is either somebody had phased out of their Pokemon or somebody's mother got tired of their Pokemon obsession because there were dozens of old Pokemon plush. A Goodwill worker walked by me and said, "Somebody's mother better sleep with one eye open." I was like, dang. This one sold for $29.88 after less than a month. I paid $3 for it. Our profit on that was $18.41. Number 9, Pokemon Center Pottery Sleeping Mew Pocket Monsters 2015. I got this at the bins. On my first trip to the bins, I was pushed down in front of a huge lot of Pokemon plush, and I grabbed almost all of it. I had it listed for $50. I took an offer of $25 because my cost of goods was $2. It had been listed for just over 2 months, and our profit on that was $18.58. It's tiny, it didn't take up any space. I could have waited it out, but just move it along, folks. Move it along. Number 8. Jones Sports Day Pack Backpack Laptop Golf Side Handle Gray Navy Maroon. I got this in my free group. Somebody had just put a bunch of stuff to the side of the road and said, first come, first serve. We hopped in the car and went and grabbed what we wanted. This was listed for just over 4 months, close to 5 months. I took a $30 offer to get it out the door. Our profit was $19.12. Number 7. Vintage Paramore Band T-shirt, size large, blue, brand new eyes, 2009, Hayley Williams, the things. I could not find this shirt. Google could not find this shirt. I went into Terapeak. I scanned every single vintage Paramore shirt in Terapeak, and there was nothing. I love Paramore. Great band. Hayley Williams is a great singer. I listed it for $29.88 because that was even higher than most vintage Paramore band shirts went for. This is the fastest thing that has ever sold in our store. I got the email notification that it was listed, followed immediately by the email notification that it had sold. What do I not know? It's going to haunt me. I have half a mind to reach out to the person who bought this from me and ask what they know that I don't know. They are vintage t-shirt sellers. I don't mind them buying it from me and then them flipping it for more. That's a cool hustle. But what do you know that I don't know? I couldn't find anything, nothing. After being listed for 30 seconds, our profit on this was $21.02. And I think I pulled this from the bins. Number 6, Kühl Liberator Convertible Pants. We picked these up at Goodwill. They were $7. These sold overnight on an offer of $35. If I had gotten notification that I had a watcher, I would have sent out a 10%. It would have been $36 anyway. So an offer of $35 is no problem. I happily accepted it and made $22.16 instantly. Number 5, Vintage Ralph Lauren Jean Jacket Detachable Faux Fur Collar. I believe I got this at a Goodwill in Pennsylvania. This was really hard to comp, y'all, because Ralph Lauren continued to make this exact jacket for years. The exact same stitching, the exact same coat, the exact same collar. Everything was the same, except they shifted where it was being manufactured. And this was manufactured where they don't manufacture anymore, making this jacket vintage. And there are ones exactly like it that are newer, that are not vintage, made in the Philippines. They're all now made in China. Google was helpful with that. It was a weird question, but I wanted to be sure because I saw some that were vintage and some that weren't. This one sold in 2 days. I had it up for $75 and someone sent a $45 offer, which I took. Again, just to move it. It's not a big jacket because it's it's not something you can fold up and put in a poly bag and stick on a shelf. That collar is like, look at me. So our profit was $27.86. Number 4, Showbiz Tiered Tulle Skirt, size medium large, pink rose side zip lined ballet core coquette. I got this at the bins. I didn't pull this from the bins. There was a girl brave enough to be trying on clothes at the bins. I'm definitely not there yet. I'm not about to be trying on clothes at the bins. But it was so cool, and it was such a substantial piece. Like this skirt was heavy. As you can see, the to ship it was $10. Oh no, to ship it was $12. Dude, you missed that by $2.50, bro. In fact, one of the keywords I had was STC, which is Sex in the City, because there is a picture of the main character in a big skirt like this. And this skirt is substantial. But anyway, someone reached out. They were like, is it an elastic waist or is it a structured waist? And it is an elastic waist with a zip. I said, do you want us to give you a pulled measurement? And she said, please. And so we pulled the waist and measured it there. It was a 2-person job. It was enough for her to buy it immediately at full asking price. And our profit on that was $28.45 because I got it at the bins. And at the bins, I just take what I spent and divide it by the number of things that I got. So I'm not going to come home and weigh each thing individually and be like, oh, this is 8 ounces. So it was 90 cents. That's not going to happen. Number 3, Lego Disney Princess Rapunzel's Best Day Ever, 100% complete with box and manual. And this order would have been our first bundle on Poshmark, and it was bundled with a Christmas set, probably a free with purchase Christmas set. I took offer on that, more than I usually take on Lego. But again, I just want some of this stuff to move out. It did not take 1 day to sell. Somebody bought this Rapunzel set and then canceled it. And so it was relisted and then bundled with another Lego set. I don't have cost of goods for most of my Lego because this is from a stock of Lego that I've had for years. I mean, I just collect Lego like some people collect mugs. I collect mugs too. So after it's all said and done, our profit was $30.40. But it was fun to get a bundle because we haven't yet. Number 2, Polo Ralph Lauren Tuxedo Bear Hoodie, men's extra large. I got this at Plato's Closet. I paid $10 for it. It's been listed for just under 3 months, and somebody sent a $55 offer, which I took. Our profit was $30.76. And number 1 this week, Vintage 90s Pottery Barn Queen Duvet Cover, 100% cotton daisy print. I was obsessed with this duvet cover when this came out. Pottery Barn had this everywhere. I could not afford to shop at Pottery Barn at that time. And I wanted this so badly. How cool is that print? I love it. Love it, love it. We went to Memphis in the late 90s and found a Pottery Barn outlet. And my sole goal was to find this because it had been out for a while. I walked that store and I didn't see anything. And then I found a clearance basket. Seriously, this is a memory from, almost 30 years ago. There was a basket towards the back, behind some stuff. And it was a clearance basket at an outlet store. And I dug through it and I dug through it. And at the very bottom, the very last thing in that basket was this duvet cover. And I could not believe it. I remember that whole story. Do I remember how much I paid for it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I do remember that high. I rode that all the way back to where we live. It was incredible. The things you can find when you really, really want them. So it's been listed for almost a year. And I get it. Maybe daisies aren't in. Those are definitely Gerber daisies. I love it. Anyway, I took an offer for $45, or I sent out a 10% offer, however it went. And our profit on that wound up being $36.64. It's not that I'm sad to see it go because we haven't used it in decades, but for the time I had it, I was very pleased. And that's our top 10. It looks like everything was on eBay except that one bundle. So we sold 28 items this past week with a net profit of $463.90. Our average net profit was $16.57 and our median was $16.94. Yeah, our past week was very much linear. $70 net profit a day. It just went like there were no peaks or valleys. It was pretty wild. Now let's do our flip-flop. I have mentioned in previous videos that I used to do direct sales, and I've done a lot of them badly, which is fine. I now have lots of stuff to sell. These were free. You know, it's not like it's a complete flip-flop, but they're Pampered Chef logo plastic shopping bags, including the old chef hat ones and then the new spoon ones. Apparently there's 8 bags. I had them listed for $9.88. We have sold other bags. We have sold Victoria's Secret bags. We have sold Lego bags. People buy store bags. And Pampered Chef, while not a store, is a shopping experience that has bags. It's been listed for almost 9 months. Somebody sent a $5 offer and I said, okay. So after it was all said and done, our profit was $2.37. Is it worth it, the time to list this stuff at this price? And my husband takes lots of pictures, you know, for full as much transparency as eBay will allow us. So is it worth the $2? I don't know. It's out of our house now and we got paid to get it out of our house. We do like movement in the store. You know, you never know what people are going to buy. You can't assume you know what people are going to buy. We have sold some really strange stuff. Okay. Now I said that we were going to delist from Mercari. And here's why. A, you can't really contact anybody. It's next to impossible. B, they will not let us list over 100 items, even though we've sold more than one item. And C, the straw that broke the camel's back was somebody sent me a $13 offer for this boat. And before I could accept it, Mercari sent out a $12.15 offer to the same person, which they of course accepted. And no, I'm not mad about the 85 cents. I'm frustrated that they would undercut an offer after it was sent to me. What if it had been something bigger, more valuable, with less margin? It was just like, I was shocked. Like I went in to accept it and I couldn't. It was completely grayed out. And it showed that they had been sent a $12.15 offer and then they paid for it. In 4 months, this is the second item we've sold. So we're done. As soon as we get paid our whopping $10.41, we will be delisting from Mercari. And unless something changes moving forward, I don't see any reason to go back. That's weird, right? Has anybody else had that experience? Other people have mentioned that they're quitting Mercari. We know a few other resellers. Are you on Mercari and having a good run, or are you getting bad vibes off of it too? All right. This past weekend, we had to go to Memphis for a birthday party. And on the way there, we stopped in Jackson, Tennessee. And we went to Casey Jones Village to their lunch buffet. If you are ever stuck in Jackson, Tennessee, I highly recommend going to this buffet. It's like tables of nonstop Southern food. Everything we ate was so good. They had 3 different kinds of cobbler. There's a salad bar if you want to waste a plate on that. I don't see why. They had fried chicken, they had smoked sausage, they had fried liver. It's not for me. All the sides you would expect. 2 different kinds of greens, probably mustard and collard, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, pasta, cornbread, rolls, hush puppies, fried catfish. Just went on and on. It's a fun experience. I mean, it's There's a train museum. There's like an old time, you know, you watch those old Westerns and they've got like the main street with the dirt road and the storefronts. They've got a storefront like situation like that. They've added mini golf, growing it into a destination. And the food in itself, it is destination worthy. It's really good. We didn't take any pictures because we were hungry. Just take our word for it. There you have it. That's our week. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I hope you all enjoyed it. See you next week.